前面在吵架的样子。杂货店到了。
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-up.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
笑死。
Let's just see this body, shall we?
哦，看到了。
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't
看
touch
到
nothing, you know.
看到大象了。
Procedures and
哎呀，
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Step 1. Examine the corpse.
要检查怎么检查啊？哦，在这边我看到了。
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
他们把心脏挖出来，结果却摆在旁边。通常不是要什么吃掉啊，或者是烧掉之类的吗？
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrist.
然后
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
认识被害人。
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
肥宅奈丁格在1代的时候是追捕艾伦的 FBI 警员，但最后被黑暗魅影抓走消失。
后面好像还有东西。
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
这个
Someone
呢
was？ drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
哦，很厉害呢。这个倒掉我还可以推测得出来啊，但他用这个来推测有人在这边等待。
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece
来
it
了，
together.
侧写 FBI 对不对？每一个人都要会的东西啊。
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
不过他为什么会出现在那湖那边？这一点很神奇啊。
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
容器。
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
我们再找看看。
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
接下来要去湖边的，就是他来的那个场景。
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campground, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
笑死
What was this
贴
guy
歪。
doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You
哇
need to get，out
神
more.
树。
It is kind of creepy, though.
这是什么呢？
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks.
足迹
Barefoot.
四角。
Nightingales?
对，
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
那是奈丁格的脚吧？
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was a page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
玩变
This
态
is right up my
变
alley.
态游戏。
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
有啦，还是有一点灵
I
异
should profile
灵异的
Nightingale
元
about
素
this。page.
原稿
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
下期更精彩。